March 26, 2005, Nashville Superspeedway. Reed Sorenson arrived at Nashville as a 19-year-old kid with something to prove. He never won a Busch Series race. He'd never even led more than a handful of laps in a single event. But on this day, everything changed. Sorenson won the pole with a blistering lap of 165.928 miles per hour and led the opening lap. Then the second, then the third, he just kept going. On lap 32, debris brought out the first caution in turn 3. 8 laps later, Stuart Kirby crashed in turn 3, ending his race after just 37 laps. When the green flag came back out, Sorenson was still out front. The race settled into a rhythm, with Sorenson controlling the pace. Lap after lap, the number 41 Coates Dodge was untouchable. On lap 103, debris slowed the field again. 6 laps later, a 3-car crash in the front stretch involving David Stremme, John Wood, and Aaron Fike brought out another caution. Sorenson restarted flawlessly every time. On lap 128, Tim Fedewa and David Stremme crashed in the backstretch. Under caution, Kenny Wallace briefly took the lead on lap 129 and held it for 7 laps. But when the race restarted, Denny Hamlin surged to the front on lap 136 and led 15 laps. It didn't matter. On lap 151, Sorenson reclaimed the lead. Johnny Sauter took over for 5 laps, John Wood led for 1, and then on lap 158, Reed Sorenson drove back to the front, and that was it. For the next 68 laps, Sorenson was gone. Kenny Wallace chased hard, but no answer. Hmiel, Carl Edwards, and Clint Bowyer rounded out the top 5, but none of them touched the 41. Reed Sorenson took the checkered flag, leading 197 of 225 laps and winning by 14.417 seconds. His first career Busch Series victory, dominant, commanding, a statement. 19 years old, first win, led nearly 88% of the race. That's not luck, that's preparation, talent, and execution colliding at the perfect moment. Reed Sorenson didn't just win at Nashville, he owned it. From the pole to victory lane, he proved that youth isn't a disadvantage, and you got the skill and the hunger to back it up. Some drivers wait years for their first win. Sorenson took his with authority. That's what separates contenders from the champions. When the opportunity comes, you don't just take it, you dominate it. This is a pretty unique diecast. Let's take a closer look. See on the nose, a lot of tire and rubber buildup on the nose. Nashville is pretty notorious for this. And once again, he was out front for many laps, so there's no surprise there. Along the left-hand side, very, very clean as we go along the side. Not a lot of damage or anything like that. It's pretty dominant. You see some tire buildup along the left rear. On the rear, we see those Coates logos and his rookie stripe. This is his first year in the Busch Series. Next on the right-hand side, very, very clean. That iconic 41 Chip Ganassi numbering. Otherwise, it's a very clean car. This car was raced and produced in 2005 by Action Racing Collectibles. This is an elite diecast in the standard finish. The production quantity on this car is 144, and the DIN on this specific car is 90, and this car was bought on eBay. Despite the rarity of this car, the quantity, the fact that it's a Dodge, I don't have a lot of Dodge cars in my collection. Reed Sorenson's first win, a win on Nashville Superspeedway. Despite all these factors, honestly, it's not one of my favorite cars, but it definitely is pretty cool. I guess, again, all of those factors taken into consideration. As always, I appreciate you guys' support. Take care of yourselves and have a beautiful night.